Hey everyone, it's Graphic back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about some of the best settings to use in Rematch. So let's jump right into it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to options, obviously gameplay. We have mouse sensitivity. It depending obviously if you are playing mouse or keyboard, but either way you're going to want actually very high sensitivity if you are able to get used to it. It is going to help you quite a bit when it comes to turning around and actually shooting the ball on target. So one thing you'll get a lot is you'll get a lob pass from, say, somebody in front of you, right? And you have to turn and shoot. Well, one thing that's going to be tough for some people to get used to is the turning and shoot and having time to actually gain accuracy and aim your shot. So if you can do it quickly and then find a spot where you want to aim, it'll, like I said, give you a lot more time if you have a high controller or keyboard mouse sensitivity. So that is why I suggest a very high keyboard, mouse, or controller sensitivity if possible. What you're seeing here are just kind of default settings. These are not what I usually use. So if we go down a little farther, the camera FOV, I would definitely suggest all the way up. 90 is the max right now. I definitely suggest, like I said, using all of that. You definitely want to know where everything is at on the pitch at all times. So next in line, we have the camera shake. That's going to stay at 0 for me. I'm not a big camera shake person myself. A lot of people keep this at 0. They just don't want to deal with the movement of their camera, and I would suggest doing that. So next we have inverted. Don't need to worry about that. Minimap mode, rotating is what I currently have. It basically means the terrain rotates towards your character forward orientation. So, it's just kind of self-explanatory there. But a lot of people like to use fixed as well. I would not hide the minimap. I do find it useful very, very occasionally, but it is nice to have in my opinion. You can also increase the minimap size. I just keep it at the default 60. And then show network performance information is possible. If you want to enable that, you can see ping and just kind of the download and upload speed and package loss as well. So it's pretty nice. And then we can go to video as well and see what we're working with here. So I like to play borderless windowed because I do alt-tab between goals and other things like that when I'm recording. For most people, you're going to want to play full screen just to really get the best FPS possible. If you are looking at VSync, I do have it disabled. That's what I'm going to continue to do. Gamma at 2.2. I like a good bright game. You can also go brighter or darker, obviously, preference. We have this set to TSR. We have the DLSS set to off. We have the motion blur set to 0. Who wants motion blur in their game? That sounds terrible. We have graphics quality, texture quality, all this stuff. I've pretty much set to low besides the view distance quality because I want to be able to see what is going on across the pitch. I don't really care about the others, being high quality. So again, just an FPS save. Definitely since I'm recording gameplay, I want to be able to see smooth FPS renders. So this kind of is all preference again. I mean, disabled grass quality, crowd quality, I have high. I don't know. It's not going to take much up anyway. Might as well just leave it. Post-processing quality, low. And I do have the bottom quality here set to ultra. So the settings you see that I have are going to be taking advantage of being able to kind of run the game at the highest FPS possible. But at the same time, I'm not going to really be hindered in any gameplay experience because, again, I have, the farthest view distance quality when, we are across the pitch. We are able to see what's going on very, very well. So, again, this is all preference when it comes to audio. I'm not going to show you too much into this stuff. Just definitely beware of your voice chat. Sometimes people don't understand that they are already talking in-game, and it can get re-enabled randomly as well. So make sure you have it disabled if you want it disabled and have it enabled if you want it enabled. But next thing I want to talk about is the controls. So if you are a keyboard player, they are going to have, obviously, button remapping when you are actually seeing this video. So definitely just go in and, remap the buttons to what makes it feel good for you. So as we jump to controls, we do have keyboard mapping presets. A lot of people are going to be able to just remap their own specifically to what they want, and I would suggest doing that. Controller vibration sensitivity or intensity, I'm going to actually keep at 0. I don't want my controller vibrating like crazy every time I do anything. And then scoreboard control is one that's not a big deal, so do whatever you want to do there. It's definitely preference. So hopefully this helped you guys out a little bit, understanding where to do what and what's so special about some of the settings that you can actually choose here. So thanks again for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. We are going to be doing a lot more gameplay, tutorials, tips, tricks, and everything like that when it comes to Rematch. I'm very excited for this game to continue growing and seeing what features we will get in the future. So I'll see you guys all in the next one.